Media.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 3, 2, bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Whoops.
Was that the sandwich?
Well, like no, normally the old video had like 10 seconds of just that little light swinging at the end, and I forgot that when we put the new timer on it that we cut that out. So I went to click it so it would shut off and it started the video over. Sorry everybody, welcome to the show. This is why I shouldn't be allowed to run my own shit, like ever.
But I trust you anyway, so.
So, spring training, full swing. Everybody's back. It's so beautiful to have so much baseball all over the timeline now. I love it. And it's not like somebody signed with such and such team or anything like that. It's like players rolling in to spring training. It's Mike Soroka fucking pitching again.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
It's everybody like I love the Braves social media. Wendy's here. Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
God bless the Braves social media team because they always get like everybody like walking in. And I look forward to that every day because you get to see like how many chains Ronnie's wearing today. And they show Dansby like every day.
How many people Ronnie can piss off.
Right?
And
Let's
just
see.
like a 5-second clip of walking.
Go A's. Joe's in the house. Where's Matt? Where's our Astros fan at? I can't wait to see what Matt is going to act like.
I don't mind. I've never minded the A's. Aside from my fears, fuck that man. Like, I've never minded the A's. Never. I grew up actually kind of going to A's games also, so.
Is what it is. I mean, that's like, Denver, Kansas City, and the Rangers are the closest teams to me. So if I went to games and it was like a matter of convenience, that's where we went. Like, I can't really, I can't really say anything about any of that. So
no, it's like I go to minor league games, Red Sox minor leagues games here. So you go where there's baseball.
Yeah, that's exactly like there's a baseball game. I'm there. Like, sign me up. I'm cool with it. I am so like, I don't know. I actually found out today that my kids are going to be gone all of spring break. First of all, I don't know what I'm going to, it's like 9 days and I haven't been away from them for 9 days in 5 years, maybe something like that. So I'm kind of like, oh my God. But then I'm like, it's in the middle of March. There's spring training.
I'm supposed to be traveling.
Let's go to Florida.
Oh, do we want to go to Florida or do we want to go to Arizona? Mm-hmm. See?
The thought process
just went into effect.
It's like, ooh, okay. We'll debate that. We'll debate that later and see where we want to go party it up for spring training or for spring break or whatever. Yeah, we'll figure that out. We should though. We should definitely do something. Anyway,
we'll see what happens because.
You know what? This is February 25th. You know what starts in 2 days, right?
Yes.
Games.
Yes.
We're gonna have baseball games. And yeah, it's gonna be like B squads, and they're only like pitchers are gonna go like an inning. And
I do not give a solid FUC.
Don't care. Do not
care. It's baseball. I can get it on my TV. I'm a happy girl.
I would not.
I don't care
I wouldn't give a shit if every team ran their entire AA squad out for spring training games. It's happening. Like,
yes,
it's there. It's the real deal. I hope that I want to see Chris Bryant and Rizzo mic'd up again because that shit was hilarious.
Put Jock on a mic because we know
get all three of them on. Like, just mic them all three up for a Cubs spring training game because Rizzo and Chris were fucking hilarious last year. I was dying when they were talking about their aliases, and Bryant said his used to be Hamilton Porter.
Oh, I know a lot about aliases because I worked at a specific hotel, and aliases are really funny to me.
Because he said something. They asked him something about Hamilton Porter, and he was like, "I'm going with a new one this year, but that was always my alias for like the last 5 years." And he said his wife used to get pissed because she'd call room service and they'd be like, "Hi, Mrs. Porter," and she's just like,
a specific pop artist that used to be in a specific group of boys that could.
I remember we talked about that one time.
PSB or NSYNC. I'm not going to say which one. It was one of the two. His most recent alias was what was it? Who's the guy from Cheers? Sam
Malone.
Sam Malone. Yeah, that was his alias. And I was like,
okay.
There are bizarre aliases. Like, you can go and search actual.
What's up, Mark?
You can go and search actual like websites where they have where all the people, the producers and whatever that are involved in like the songwriting process, and these artists will come out and be like, "Yeah, I did this, this, and this," and you look back at the credits, and it's like
somebody else's name.
Yeah, you have a messed up alias.
Yeah. Oh gosh,
Baseball is back, Mark, and we are all super, super excited.
So happy.
35 days from opening day.
Yes.
And I am trying to figure out.
35.
Oh yeah. Like, see, now I got to start the countdown where I start like grabbing different.
Cody Bellinger. Everybody's been real upset about the fact that he looks like he's a 50-year-old man, apparently, because of the picture he took. So
I don't know, but his girlfriend's cute.
She is. I think the picture, like their pictures every year are such trash because, like, who is it? Oh God, who is it that's like just smoking hot and his picture always looks horrible?
All of them, basically.
A lot of Oh God, like Dansby's picture every year. I'm just like, what the hell did they do to him? What is that's not Dansby? What are you talking about?
Like, Yelich is a goofy looking dude, but he's attractive. But all of his photos, it's like his eyebrows are. And I'm just like, what did they do to you, baby?
Like Jack Flaherty's picture looks awful too. Every year,
and he's a nice looking guy, so I'm confused.
I don't know how these dudes.
Unless Yelich doesn't have any clothes on, you can see like his chiseled, like half naked body. Clearly, like
the body issue. Where has that been?
Yeah,
that's the ESPN body issue been.
That's in a lot of people's archives, like in their desk, like bedside drawer.
Before I switched my user thing on here, like when I was still logged in under myself on StreamYard, I had the naked Bryce Harper from the body issue that I used as a background every now and then.
I don't like Bryce Harper enough to think he's hot.
Listen, I don't care.
I like Bryce Harper.
Good. Like Bryce Harper looks good.
I don't like him to even think he looks good naked. I'm sorry.
I'm not like attracted to him, but people hate him so much.
He's weird looking.
I just don't get the hate. So I did not. I hated him until the starting 9 interview. So thanks Dallas and Jared for that one, because I told myself I was going to sit and listen to it and I was going to try to be objective. 45 minutes in, he'd said bro like 700 times. And I was like, Jesus, this is going to be the longest interview ever. And it's like and it's a 3-hour interview. That's like a 4.5-hour episode. But like they, right at the 45-minute mark, he starts saying shit that I was like, wait, what? And then he'd say something else. And I'm like, oh God, no, don't do this to me. I can't. I don't want. I can't like you.
I don't want to like you. And by the end of the interview, I was like, you know what? he's not so bad. Like
I feel that way. I feel that way about Alex Bregman.
Oh, I like Breggs. I like him. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't like him for obvious 2017 reasons.
But
but then like all of a sudden he does a lot of good stuff and he's pretty fucking hot. I'm not gonna lie, but
he's a married man now.
Yeah, he's married.
He does so much good stuff and he says so many good things like on Twitter.
I think like
I follow him now and I'm like, God, you can't do that to me.
Right. My favorite meme from last year, like when spring training started and the Astros did the press conference, there's a picture of Alex Bregman. It's from the side and he's like got his hands up like this and he's standing here and he's talking. Yeah. And the meme says Alex Bregman looking like, if you don't like this apology, you can meet me on something street and catch these hands. And I was just like, that's funny.
All right.
I like it. There was another really good one with him too from the apology press conference, but
he's a good dude. Yeah,
do we think the Astros are going to get pegged again this year?
I think
Astros are kind of get it out of their system.
They're probably going to get pegged again for the next few years. Mean, it's
unfortunately, I think it's stupid. Move on. Move the frick on. Like
you had last season, it was a shortened season, and not everybody got to take their pitch at them or whatever. But at the same time, like you had your season to do whatever. People are going to boo them for a long time.
I mean, what do we think is going to happen with Trevor Bauer this season? Because there's no DH in the National League. So that fan base is livid with him.
Okay. Speaking of the no DH thing.
I'm not live up. Great.
Mets are the Mets fan base. Yeah.
Like
fan base like mine. Like, oh, okay.
I love how Dodgers Twitter has imploded over Trevor Bauer. Like, Jesus. No, but like speaking of the no DH thing, like was it Mike Soroka? Oh, it was Mike Soroka that said he wanted to hit. He was glad there was no DH because he wants to hit. And Josh Donaldson hopped in the thread on it and he was like, yeah, I want to play center field. I laughed. Like, that's why I love him. I laughed for a good 15, 20 minutes over it. And somebody was like, why would you want to play center field? And he was like, just because I want to do it doesn't mean it's a good idea. Like
I love Soroka, and seeing him pitch again I cried so hard, but he might be good at the plate, but it doesn't mean that's where I want to see him in high leverage situations where we need to keep him on the mound.
Yeah.
So
and the other thing, Max Fried, God bless Max Fried. I do not want to see another.
Oh my God. Please no.
I have never come closer to a heart attack than I did watching Max Fried heading for home.
He was flailing halfway from third to home, arms flailing, legs shaking.
He is going to just do somersaults into home plate and break his nose. He's gonna break his arm or something. And
did you see the video of Darvish and
the bunting video?
Hunting and the one guy, what's his name?
I think I may have even bookmarked that because Jared posted.
I made a whole entire tweet about it, but he had his whole entire hand over, and I was like, "Dude, you're gonna smash your pitching fingers! What's wrong with you? This is why we don't."
That cracked me up too because Jared's post was, "This is what all the non-DH." Or the anti-DH people died for, and it was Padres pitchers bunting, and
how did I miss that? Because I would have retweeted that in a hot minute.
Yeah, I will find it and show it to you. Did I bookmark it? I have so much stupid shit in my bookmarks right now.
Yeah, I mean Gosmer, that's who it was, right? Gosmer.
No, I don't have it there.
No, it starts with a G. I don't know who it was, but he had a whole entire hand around the barrel of the bat, putting it out there. I was like, no, you're gonna kill your fingers.
I get that pitchers might want to hit, and I used to be anti-DH. I'm gonna say this right now because there's going to be people that go back and search my tweets and are like, you used to hate the DH. No, that was when I was dumb. So
like there was that little part of me that was like,
the light.
We don't want to, like there was that one little bitty part of me.
It's not worth it, in my opinion. It does no good.
Yeah,
it gives me high blood pressure, and my blood pressure is already freaking high enough. And
people will argue that the whole thing where, I found it.
She found it, guys.
Thank God, I found it. Okay,
I got it.
Hang on.
Can I also tell you that a lot of people are saying, oh, well, the Dodgers won the World Series because they finally had a universal DH?
Okay.
The Dodgers won the World Series because they were the best team. So I'm a Braves fan, and I said that, so they can actually kiss my ass.
Okay, so here we go. Let's watch this video.
And that's my favorite.
Here we go.
Oh God, it hurts. No, it hurts.
I can't watch this.
No, we're watching it.
We're
all going to suffer through pitchers bunting together because
Darvish is actually not even that bad.
You got to be kidding me. This is not going to. This pile of garbage.
This pile.
Where did you find it? If you send it to me, I can share my screen.
Hang on. I hate it here. Okay.
She hates it here.
We all know I hate it here.
We're with me. It's fine.
Yeah, we're all just gonna watch me scroll through Carabas's Twitter for a minute here. There's Tyler Glass now, everybody.
Oh, he should cut his hair because that's not the Yankees look. Sorry, I'm being really salty today because I've not said a lot.
I love this one. We're going to talk about this in a minute.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
We're going to talk about that in a minute.
I liked him with this gap.
No, I'm telling you.
Oh, hey,
Aaron Judge's
look
teeth.
At this.
Christian
did you guys see Bartolo? Crush the fucking ball.
Where is this at?
That's in the Dominican Republic.
I was going to say.
I like that he went yard at these people.
Crush the ball into the damn trees. Here we go.
Oh God. Oh, it hurts me. But it hurts me. He's not that. Darvish isn't that bad.
What is
Musgrove? Look, what are you doing?
Oh God, he put Musgrove. That's what it is. Oh God, his fingers are there, and oh no. Rewind back to Musgrove though. Like go back. Even Snell is better though, and Snell's been in like the AL forever. Oh,
that is just
it is what it is, I guess. But that shit was ridiculous. It was very painful. It was very painful to watch.
They're like on the my God, it hurts me. It hurts me for like when the ball hits his fingers.
You know what kind of breaks my heart just a little bit? If we have to watch like horrible pitcher stuff happening, I want to see Folty back out there batting.
I was just gonna say that. I want to see Folty flailing and reaching.
I want to see Folty the ballerina back at the plate, but he's with an American League team, so we are not going to get that. Yeah. And if we have to watch pitchers hit, we should be blessed with Folty's dance moves. That's the only way you can put it. Like I hate it. I hate it so much.
Okay, so let's talk about Aaron Judge's teeth because this is bugging.
We just scrolled past Aaron Judge. I have got to find that picture. Let me find that while we're talking about it. So Aaron Judge, we scrolled past that photo of him. He's always had that parking garage between his front teeth.
I have a parking garage. Fuck you.
No, Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge has a parking garage.
No, mine's bad too. Look.
Like there was a thing. I saw a thing one time that said, due to like the difficult times from the pandemic, like Aaron Judge has offered to shelter homeless people in the giant space between his two front teeth.
I will murder them on a very real level.
I like the gap though. Like that was.
I get not liking a gap. I have a gap and I hate it. Like it is, oh my God, I hate it. But Aaron Judge with his gap fixed, all I saw in the picture was his mouth and his teeth. I said, oh, Christian Yelich. I hate myself.
I had a before and after of it. And
he looks like Yelly
in
the mouth area.
Someone said, I swear to God, Judge is going to be healthy now that he has no gap in his teeth because, like, he had a gap in his playing time either. And I was like, stop! Like, no.
Oh, that's good. I like that. Okay, here it is. So, like I said, we scrolled past that photo of Aaron Judge. We saw the big gap. I mean, if you have ever seen Aaron Judge, you've seen the gap. He got his teeth fixed during the off season. And ladies and gentlemen, the new and improved Aaron Judge.
He's got a Christian Yelich mouth. I don't care what you say.
To be honest, I
looks good.
Fucking noticed the difference because I was never focused on his gap.
Oh, I always saw if he opened his mouth, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. Like now, because he's not an ugly guy, but he would open his mouth. And I was like, that is a very large gap between those teeth. And now that he's got it fixed, I saw that picture and I was like, not bad.
Not bad.
So congratulations, Aaron. You look great.
You always hoping it's okay.
Here's hoping you stay healthy for a change.
I've never judged you. Okay, I gotta go.
We're on one tonight.
I gotta dip out. Bye.
And on that note, bye, May. No. Okay, so last week we talked about the Rocky Mountain Vibes, and we said we were going to cover one American League team every week, or minor league team. What the hell? Fuck. Okay.
Screw the American League.
Anyway, we're going to cover one minor league team every week. Well, what I got to thinking about that's like 4 teams for every MLB team. 30 teams. That's a lot of fucking teams. And honestly, you guys, we're only on episode 30 right now. We made it a whole fucking baseball season so far. So if we want to wait like 6 years to finish that, then I guess we can do it that way. That would be 120 episodes, which would be like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
So rather than do it that way, what we're going to do is take each MLB team and we're going to talk about all of their minor league affiliates at one time. And we're going to start with the National League West, and we're going to talk about the Diamondbacks tonight. I know a lot of people here are probably going, who cares? But, it's kind of fun. Like, minor league teams have some really cool merch. And so
they do.
I think it's cool. We thought it'd be cool to kind of show you guys some of that stuff. So we're going to start, like I said, with Arizona and their A team. Wait, no, their AAA team? AAA, yeah, their AAA team, the Reno Aces. Is that right? Am I completely? See, I don't.
Just the minor league system that Dansby Swanson started his career with.
Yeah, where Dansby Swanson started out. Those guys, we're going to look at them. We're going to look at the Reno Aces. And there's been some changes in some of the affiliations. So we'll talk about that too. Let me see. I got to bring this back up here. There we are again. The inception of Easy Out Podcast. The Reno Aces. There's I don't know who that guy was, but that was a little weird. Like that kind of looks like Braves gear, just a tiny little bit. They're
yeah, it does a little bit though. Oh well, you know what? It kind of looks like Braves and Astros. Like,
yeah, it's kind of. I mean, it's cool. Their stuff's cool. I like their jerseys.
Look at the one. It looks like the A's too.
Yeah, like it's kind of. Oh man! Like that red hat. Whoa.
Yeah. Well, look at the A is kind of like the Braves. Well, yeah, that jersey right there next to those hats too.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah,
Braves. Yeah.
Let's see. We'll just take a quick scroll through there.
That yellow one looked like a Madrid soccer jersey or something.
Hey, I like this one right here.
That is very Braves baseball-ish.
It is. It very much is. So the Reno Aces. Not the most exciting merchandise I've ever seen in my life, but that's kind of cool. That's a cool shirt.
I like that.
Still very, that's I like that shirt.
Is that sweatshirt a short sleeve, or is that long right there on the right?
Long,
okay.
Long sleeve.
I'm an idiot. So, I just can't see well.
I like that hat.
Oh, that's nice.
That's cool.
We all pointed at that at the same time.
Everyone's like, "Ooh, look, that's cool." So anyway, like I said, we're just doing this to kind of like let everybody see a little bit of what some of these minor league teams have. It's just kind of cool. Support the minor league teams. Go buy yourself a shirt. Like I would buy one from every single one of them. Now, we're going to talk about a team that 2019, they were the Padres AA team, my most local minor league team, the wonderful Amarillo Sod Poodles. And beautiful ballpark. Here we go. So this year they are the Diamondbacks AA, which is really kind of odd to me. I don't know. It's weird to not have them be the Padres.
And they have
team.
Like Dodgers feel to them.
They've got really cool stuff. I love their merchandise.
What is a sod poodle, by the way?
I think it's like a groundhog, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I'll Google.
Their merch is nice.
So like this is also something like, where does the word poodle come from? If like a sod poodle is a groundhog, like
dogs. It's the Pioneers' nickname for the prairie dogs. So
is a poodle like a poodle, like the dog, like they're so different.
I don't know why Pioneers called them that, but I'm
getting way.
I really like their jerseys though. They're pretty rad.
I like their color combo a lot, actually.
We are Amarillo.
I like that shirt on the top left.
That
one, the yellow one, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I point at my screen as if everyone can see what I'm doing.
My left, your right, this whatever, yeah.
I like the jersey on the first page of that like the teal, like the kind of like blue. That's like my color. That's why I like it. But
yeah, we'll see that one again here in a minute. And this team, like the 2019 Texas League champions, Fernando Tatis Jr. was a part of that team. Oh, Lila says hi to everybody.
Hi, Lila.
Hi, Lila.
She just sent me a message. And she was like, "Tell them I said hi and tell Megan her hair matches my cast." I'm like, "Yeah, she knows."
I love her.
I love I think the little prairie dog guy is cute. Like, I think it's
like a prairie dog, like literally about to like pull like the guns out, right?
Yeah, he's about to shoot some shit up. Like
I like that. I like that.
They don't fuck around in Amarillo. Like, and that's really no joke. Like, you go to the wrong part of Amarillo, you were you better turn around real quick. Like the pointy boots, shirts. Like, oh look, I like these jerseys.
Oh, I do like those a lot.
Those are nice.
The baseball
boots.
Yeah, the boots. The baseball team in Liberal, they have some that are like this, but they're like red, white, and blue. But they're so badass. Like, they're really cool looking. Like, where it's gray and white on here, it's like red, white, and blue on theirs. They're pretty rad. There's the teal jersey.
Oh, I like that.
Hodgetown is the name of the ballpark. It's such a beautiful, like, if you live like anywhere that you can get to Amarillo, Texas reasonably, that is
by morning,
right? If you can get there by morning, you should go. That really is a beautiful ballpark. It's 3-4 years old now, something like that. Mm-hmm. It's gorgeous. Like, I watched them build it and it was so cool. Like, every time I would go to town, like, there'd be something new, like they'd done something different in there, and you could see it because the ballpark is street level, but if you drive like on the street back behind the ballpark, you can see down into the whole thing. And so you got to really see like ground up construction. It was really cool to watch. What else do we got? They got like 7 pages worth of stuff, but they really do have some cool stuff on here.
I still want that.
I like that. I like that.
On the hat from the
Ooh, look at that one.
Oh, that's nice.
Loud.
That's
loud. That has Megan written all over it.
It does. Look at your hair.
I actually really like that one. So And anybody that listens to the podcast is gonna be like, what the hell are they doing? You're like, I have no clue what's happening. So if you're listening and you can't see, then you need to go to the MILB website and find the Sod Poodles, and you can see all these really cool jerseys that they have. Yeah, anyway.
It's if I haven't spent enough money on, like,
major league stuff. Now you're going to start buying minor league stuff.
Major league and college football. Like, now I got to,
Oh, they've got Game Ward jerseys available too. So there's always that option if you choose to partake in that. And let's see who we got now. The Hillsboro Hops. I bet this is going to be fun.
Hillsboro where?
Oh. Yeah. Oregon.
Like Hillsboro, Oregon. Yeah. I didn't know they were. Oh, see.
Here we have your coaching staff.
Well, of course, they're the
What's up, Casey Judge? How you doing? Anyway.
Not subtle at all.
No. The Hillsboro Hops. There you go. Ooh, I like those colors though.
Hillsboro.
I don't want to sign up for their email. Look at that one.
That's teal, and I like it. A few of my sorority sisters were from Hillsboro. Just in case anyone doesn't know, I went to University of Oregon for a while, so I was in a sorority for like a hot minute.
I like that lime jersey too. That's pretty rad.
Look at that right here.
I like it.
That white one with the teal sleeve.
Yeah, anything with teal, man, has my. Oh, I love that.
There you go.
If it's got
they don't have anywhere near as much. Like the Sod Poodles have way more.
Is this AA?
They are high A. Oh, that's Amarillo again. I left that open because I wanted to look at it later.
All the A's are changing now.
Yeah, things are a little different. Okay, so there's your basic overview of the Hillsboro Hops, and then we have, good Lord, how do you say that?
What?
Visalia? Yeah. Yep. In California. This is
Visalia.
I can't even see it. Yeah. That should be right.
Yeah, it's Visalia.
All right, let's take a look at what they got. Oh, their store is currently closed to the public. Online orders only.
Fine.
Oh, look at the cow.
Oh, rawhide. It's Visalia, right?
Yeah.
Visalia. There's something about Visalia in like a movie or something. Yeah.
There's this kind of. I mean, it's pretty basic.
Yeah.
Black.
A lot of softball players come out of there actually. Like the area.
It's a cow print jersey.
Oh my! And it's number 13.
Oh my god!
Now I need.
Well, first of all, I want these sunglasses, and second of all, I'm gonna have to order me a cow print rawhide jersey because that's rad. That is cool.
It's
I'm learning stuff too here. Yeah, this is cool. I really love that.
I need that. I need it. It's number 13. I need it.
All right. So to recap that, AAA, Reno Aces, AA, the Amarillo Sod Poodles, high A, the Hillsboro Hops, and low A, the Visalia Rawhide. That is the Arizona Diamondbacks minor league system this year. Minor league hats are an addiction. Dude, Jarrett, they
really are.
Yeah.
I can't wait till we get back to that team because they had the coolest stuff.
Hi, Jarrett, by the way.
Yeah. What's up?
I know him. Hello.
Hello. Yeah. What up, Jarrett? How's it going? So we've got ball games starting in 2 days. Everybody's really excited. There hasn't really been a whole lot of news. Nick Markakis still does not have a team.
Neither does Puig.
Is Nick Markakis going to have a team?
I don't know.
Ryan Braun doesn't have a team either.
Shit! Have a team? Right. I forgot. Ryan Braun doesn't have a team.
Maybe
he doesn't have a team.
Maybe Ryan Braun can go hang out with Matt Kemp on the Rockies.
Maybe you can choke on your drink.
We're so full of love on this show.
Her face, just in the little head nod, said it all to me. Yikes.
Woo! Feel the love, everybody.
Can you taste my saltiness from that?
I mean, you can dislike players, but still appreciate who they are.
I have a tiki god on my cup, so you better watch out.
I'm very scared. I'm trembling, as you can tell.
So I was just about to say something. You guys threw me way the hell off. Shane Green doesn't have a team yet.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Don Green?
Shane?
Hey, now, hold on. Do not mix those two men. No.
I'm just joking. Oh. I'm on call me Butto. I'm on a roll.
Please.
She's on a roll, but she can't take shit when we hand it back to her.
Woo!
Talking about Ryan Braun and Matt Kemp, and you're like,
I got some Charmin over here if you want me to bring it. Like,
oh my god! Oh,
Charmin's too soft.
I don't have it saved.
Sorry,
I don't think I have it saved.
It's actually
I found a meme, and it's like a roll of green toilet paper, and it says CDB infused toilet paper, so you can calm your ass down.
Oh, true. I have people I would love to give that to.
Oh my god!
I saw that. I was like, "That's fucking."
I would hand it out like Oprah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cespedes is having his showcase. That's right. Thank you, Mike. I forgot all about that. I forgot about that guy altogether. Ever since he disappeared from the game in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, when he didn't show up.
Yo, I just remembered that he literally was like at the mall shopping.
Yeah.
God. But he's having a showcase. This is like an Antonio Brown type thing. Like, we're having a showcase.
Okay, but like Antonio Brown got a team because Tom Brady was like, bring my boy in. But like, do we think he's gonna end up anywhere though? Like, I'm sorry, but I think he fell into it. Like, the dude like woke up, packed all of his shit, and went to the mall, and then went home and told nobody.
You in a like
words are hard.
Words are so hard. Like in a season where like you can't really do that either. Like, oh, like, no.
And then he was like, they were like, he's opting out. Like, there's a difference between opting out and just getting up one morning and be like, fuck this job.
Right.
That's what he did. Like, he was just like, fuck this job. I don't want to do this anymore. And like, he told them that his agent was like, oh, he went home over COVID concerns and is opting out of the season. And homie's at the mall in Atlanta.
He opted his way straight to Express. Like
homie went and hit up Abercrombie or some shit. Like,
first Hollister, like dark store. I'm like, yeah, he opted his way out. All right.
He opted his way into a shopping spree. And it's like, first of all, Atlanta was a freaking hotbed during the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I'm opting out over COVID concerns, so I'm going to go shopping in Atlanta.
Oh, did he even have a mask in the photos?
No.
No.
Remember
that day? Mike says he remembers that day very well. New York media was like, yeah, no one knows where he is. And the game was starting. Yeah, I was watching the game.
Yeah. And everybody was like worried. We're like, oh my God, what happened to him?
Because Atlanta's people are like, Cespedes isn't here and nobody knows where he is. They send somebody to the hotel to do a welfare check and dude is gone. All his shit.
There were people on my Twitter that were like, God, I hope he's okay. And then all of a sudden, motherfuckers just fucking shopping.
Well, because Tyler Skaggs, that was a big thing still in his mind. And everybody's like, oh my God, is he actually okay? What happened?
Yeah.
And the dude is shopping at Abercrombie and Fitch and Express in the mall, taking photos without a mask.
Like,
eat shit,
Like,
you don't deserve to play.
I mean, when you know, I can see, and they're like, oh, his agent told people. Well, if his agent told people, then why was everybody like, we don't know where he is?
If his agent told people, the teams would have known.
Yeah, the teams would have known, and it would have been announced, hey, Cespedes is opting out of the season, not where the fuck is he? Like, nobody had any idea what was happening there.
He's missing in action. Please
help. Yeah, and people like, you know, like you said, Tyler Skaggs, people were understandably worried because you just don't like, I don't know what kind of
right, of course.
Like, isn't he the one that like fought the boar?
Who?
He fought the wild boar? Is that him or is that somebody else?
Cespedes?
Yeah, was that him? Who was that?
I don't remember that.
Like, God, why can't I think of who the hell that was? Because that was like the weirdest
story.
I
literally need to Google search what MLB player fought a wild boar?
Yeah, do it. Like, I'll do it. I don't care. My Google search history's screwed anyway.
Well, yeah, mine too. What MLB player fought?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he did. Yeah, Mike says he did. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. He fought a wild boar. He got hurt. Like, I can't, it was his hand. Fell into a hole while chasing it. That's right. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad Mike's here because I could not, I just remember hearing about it, but I could not remember what the story was. Yeah. Homie fought a boar too.
This is
oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yes. Thank you. God bless you, Mike. He was trying to catch the boar. Yeah. I just remember reading the headline and being like, he did what?
Are you okay over there?
Pedro, like, why? Like, what?
I wish I didn't remember. I'm so glad you do, though. I'm glad you do.
God bless you for remembering that, Mike, because
shit.
I only remembered, and I had forgotten about it until he pulled the stunt where he went shopping, and I was like, isn't this the guy that fought the wild pig? Like, like, no, okay, so my dad was a big hunter growing up. And that's like people hunt wild boars. My dad had shot one and had the dude mounted on the wall, like his head, like, you know how they mount deer? We had a fucking wild boar in the basement my entire life.
But boars are like, I mean, they're like kind of.
They're some mean motherfuckers. Like, that's a wild boar.
Like, no Timon and Pumbaa, like Hakuna Matata bullshit. Like,
Timon.
Like,
no, that is not what they're like at all.
Hakuna Matata.
I'm just saying, like, boars are like. You don't mess with them. Like.
Yeah, you don't fuck with a wild boar. That's why they're hunted, because when the population gets out of control, fuckers are mean and they will kill some shit. Like, they do not care. They will fuck you up. And like, that was, you know, my entire, and I always thought, like, you know, of course, all I had was like a dead boar head hanging on the wall, and I always thought he was kind of like, you know, he was black and fuzzy, and I thought he was kind of cute. And my dad was like, no. You know, I was like, oh, can we go hunt one? And he was like, no, you can't go because
they're mean. They're mean. Oh no, who's there?
Go ahead. It's not.
Okay, so in regards to my next comment about hand, foot, mouth, I had that also.
That's a very kid thing. Like,
but it wasn't though. It wasn't when I was a kid. Chicken pox was like the equivalent, but hand, foot, mouth disease is like worse. Oh my god, my fingernails!
It's bad, yeah.
My fingernails fell off. I couldn't. It was like strep throat, but like your fingernails fall off too. And because Emma had it, my 5-year-old, she had it, but she was like 2, I think maybe at the time. And I mean, there was no way around it. I was gonna get it because she had it, and she was literally like, you know, sticking. She was around me. It was probably worse than like how, like, you know, contagious everything else is. And
that shit's like super contagious.
Oh god, I felt like I was gonna die. I thought that I had like glass shards in my throat. Again, like 3 of my fingernails fell off. My toenails were falling off. Like, oh my god, it was terrible. It was
like,
It was terrible.
That's all. Like, Mike, I'm sorry. I know you're a Mets fan. We have Joe, who's our resident Twitter Mets fan. He's not here, but we give him a really hard time. But that's just, those are all very Mets things to happen. Like, I wasn't surprised. Like, I heard like somebody had like gotten in a fight with a boar, or was trying to catch a boar or something like that. And then when I saw that it was a Mets player, I was like, sounds about right. Like, I just, it just makes sense.
Noah Syndergaard has kids though, right?
Ike Davis missed 2 months with Val. Does he? I don't know. I don't pay any attention to Noah. Like
Syndergaard? No.
He doesn't. He didn't lose his finger. Like my fingernails fell off. Well, okay, so that's kind of sketchy though, that he got hand, foot, mouth disease if he doesn't have children.
Right.
Okay, so that's kind of weird. Like, what bitch was he around that had kids like that? He got that from.
Well, I mean,
we're
not going to talk about any of that.
We're not into that. Well, I mean, he's in a fight with Trevor Bauer, so maybe I want to fight. I don't know.
Everyone's in a fight with Trevor Bauer.
Trevor Bauer's always fighting with somebody.
What are you talking about?
Did we though see his glove that he had? His bright red. Oh my Lanta! It was beautiful. He has a bright red glove. You know how Walker Buehler has the blue glove? Trevor Bauer has like a bright red, like the back home media red right there. Oh yeah. Like a bright red glove that matches the Dodgers like red numbers. Oh, it's so nice. It's nice. I like it.
Kitty, will you please move? I'm trying to read something here. I'm like trying to do something. My cat's just like, I'm going to sit right fucking in front of your screen so you can't do shit. Oh, hey, Jack. What's up? Great.
Jack. My favorite dude.
What, dude? Well, I can't do anything about the TV right now, homie. You're going to have to wait a little bit. Just so we all know, George Springer is number 4 again. I just had to look at that while we were talking about all this stuff because, the whole George Springer to the Mets.
Are you going to buy a jersey?
Yes, I'm looking at them right now.
Send me a link.
I'm buying a Jock Peterson jersey, so.
And can we just talk, like we've talked about Vlad Jr. and his weight loss thing, 42 pounds.
Dude looks great.
He looks amazing.
Amazing.
The Blue Jays are going to be a threat. They really are. I fully believe that. So that's she's talking to Jeff.
Sorry. Anyway, Mike loves Bauer's style. Obviously, Rudy. Yeah, dude. Oh God, I want to see that happen again. I wish, like, out of all the games I've been to in Kansas City, I wasn't at that fucking game.
Bauer?
Yes. Fuck, I wish I would have been there for that. Because whenever we get, like, if the game's kind of dragging or something like that, we'll go out there, like, towards center field. They have cornhole out there. Over the like left center, there's like cornhole set up. And when the Braves were like, okay, so the Braves played 2 games against the Royals in 2019. I went to the first night and the Braves got beat 10-3. And then the second night, I watched the game from my fucking hotel room 5 minutes away from the stadium, and they fucking destroyed them. And I was so pissed off. But the game was really dragging. The Royals were beating the shit out of the Braves. And so we went and played cornhole for a little bit, and I missed Cervelli's home run, and I was really pissed off about it. So there was that.
I was at the game. I was at the game at Kauffman Stadium where in 2007, where the Royals beat the absolute fucking shit out of the Cardinals. It was like 19-2 or something. Like, I don't know if you remember that. It was June of 2007. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life because I don't like the Cardinals. And
Aaron's over here like, okay.
I'm sorry. And like, but like you go to a Royals game and you're not like prepared for them to win, and it was like,
oh no, you're never like every Royals.
You're not prepared for that ever.
Like, No, every Royals game I've ever been to, I'm like, we know what's going to happen here. And so I automatically assumed going in to the game that I went to, this is going to be easy. And Freddie was out. It was towards the end of the season. Freddie was out, the wrist injury that was actually his elbow that had him popped up on pain pills and all that other fun stuff and everything else. All that was happening. So he didn't play that game. So I got to watch Austin Riley at first base. Well, because we still have.
That's always a fun thing to watch.
Oh yeah. I got
and by fun, I mean that it's painful. Yes.
Like Josh Peterson playing that 1% of the time. Okay.
Hi, Derek.
Hi, Derek.
Oh, Derek.
No, that game, Austin was at first. During warm-ups. Right. Oh, God. Well, I mean, we had Josh Donaldson at the time. So, of course, Austin Riley is not going to be at third base, which I'm so glad that I made it to that game because Josh had a great game. Like it was Josh Donaldson and Francisco Cervelli were the only two that showed up with a fucking bat that night. But Dansby got on a couple times. Dansby didn't have a bad night. Everybody else, it was just like, where are they? Like Ronnie just shit the bed. Like everybody just fucking like downhill. I was like, oh, this is great. But in between innings, I was there with my oldest son and his dad and stepmom and his half brother. So we're all at the game together, and his dad takes his brother out to the outfield. Like in Kansas City, they have anybody that hasn't been to Kauffman. Great place to go with kids, especially. They've got mini golf. They've got batting cages. Like they have a little mini Kauffman field out behind center, and it's really cool. So if you got kids, you're going to a ball game, you're close to Kansas City, it's a great place to go. But they went out that way. So it's me and my son and his stepmom, and we're all standing here talking. And out of nowhere, this ball comes zinging past us, almost nails us. If my son hadn't been like, oh, God, we would have gotten hit. And we all went like this. The ball zings past us, hits the seat right beside us, bounces down under the seats. We look up. Dansby had thrown the ball. It had just, I don't know what Austin was like, if he just was sitting on the ground or what happened. But the ball was like a freaking line drive, and we were just a couple rows behind the first base dugout. Zings the seat, bounces back. Dansby's over there looking like, did I hit somebody? And I was like, where did that come from? And Brandon's like, the shortstop. And I'm like, give me the fucking ball. I was like climbing over people, and some lady got it, and I was very sad. That was a dark moment in my life, but I almost got killed by Dansby because Austin Riley was at first base. So thanks for that, Austin. I guess
Austin Riley at first base is a train wreck.
I don't know. Because like I said, we were sitting there talking to each other. So I had no clue. I wasn't watching them warm up, and out of nowhere I hear, oh God. And I'm like, what's happening?
Oh God.
God.
I was like, foul ball. And I'm like, wait, we're in between innings. There's no, what? Oh God, what? Bang. I'm like, that's a ball. Where the fuck did a ball come from? They're warming up. And then I look out there and I'm just like, oh, it's because Austin's at first. I got you. Yeah. I don't know what happened here, but.
Oh no.
Okay. Mike, what do we got here? Mike says, when I first came in, someone said something about hating a player, but still respecting them. He just opened a pack of 2021 Tops and got a Chipper Jones. He has
fighting words, my man. That's my favorite baseball player.
Oh, see, he's a guy. He literally has nightmares because he destroyed the Mets. Shea. Oh, I definitely have people. Which, by the way, I love that Chipper's son's name is Shea. It's just.
That's
one of his main kids.
That's amazing.
It's beautiful. And I loved that. I also love, sorry, Mike, but I loved that Chipper Jones bought cardboard cutouts of himself and his son to have put at Shea Stadium. That was glorious to see.
If we're talking about kids that have stadium names, Freddie Freeman has one of his boys, Maximus Turner.
Okay, yeah, let's hang on. Let's table Freddie's.
Sorry, that just like it popped in my head, so I'm like, I have to say it.
Yeah.
How unfortunate it is that one of their sons' names is Brandon, whatever. And then the other one is like Maximus Turner. Like,
dude,
you feel like
I do want to talk about Freddie the babies because that's a really cool story.
Yeah, cool.
Let's go. Let's talk about Mike Steele. That was a mic drop though. That was fucking great.
Barry Bonds always for me.
Barry Bonds is definitely one. I hate Barry Bonds because he's obviously like on my the rival team for the Dodgers. Yeah,
like he's great, so I can't hate him.
So for me, it was always like Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa was one.
Yeah,
but also like a big one for me. Even though everybody's gonna argue, oh my God, he was the best that ever did it. Derek Jeter. I never liked him, but I had to respect him. It was one of those things like I grew up hating the Yankees, like absolutely despising them. When I was younger, my mama, she was like, we love the Braves and we hate the Yankees, honey. Oh, yeah. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no problem.
If I have to compare this though to the NFL, I would say also for me, because of how I grew up, it would be like John Elway.
Troy Aikman.
Yes.
I'm a Brett Favre fan. I'm a Packers fan. So
John Elway for my family, like that they did not like John Elway, but God damn it, he was really good at what he did. Like you can't him. Like
it was so bad.
Yeah. But John Elway, mine would be. John Elway in that era is like the Tom Brady now for me, because I feel like everybody hated John Elway just as much as they hated Tom Brady.
I hated Patriots Tom Brady.
Yeah,
but Buccaneers Tom Brady, I would do a lot of things too.
Like new Tom Brady, Florida man Tom Brady is my fucking boy. I love him. Like all of a sudden that would be him for me too, because I hated Tom Brady for years, but you could not deny his talent. You had to respect his talent.
All of a sudden, Tom Brady gets the Bucks, and he's like backwards hat, tan skin. I'm like, dear God, Giselle, you're a lucky woman.
Like, for me, it was just like Tom Brady gets to Florida. He walks into the wrong house. He gets almost gets arrested at a park. And I'm like, Tom Brady's Florida man. He's been there for 2 weeks. And then he throws the Lombardi trophy because he's shit-faced drunk. And his daughter's over here screaming, no, Dad, no! Stumbles out, comes... God bless Tom Brady. Like, really.
Shit. I want to answer Mike's question. I fucking love Buster Posey.
Yes.
I am a catcher extraordinaire. Mike Piazza, Joe Mauer,
I love Piazza.
I am a catcher lover. So Posey is one of my mans. Like, I love him. So
I love pitchers. Like, I'm a big pitchers.
Yeah,
are my thing. So
I was like pitchers. That's why maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. But I love Buster Posey.
Shit. I'm having a hard time with this. Who would my player be?
I mean, right now my player is Ja. That's
not. No.
That you don't like, but you still have to respect. Like
my player, because every time I will tell you guys this right now, and people are probably going to be like, please don't ever come to a game. I have never been at a Braves game where they have won. Never. I have never seen the Braves win a game in person. In all of these years, never.
You are never coming to a Braves game with me. Ever.
Listen,
ever. We're not friends at Braves games anymore.
I don't know how this has happened because they got routed by the Royals that night. And every year.
Well, then every time they go to the Dodgers, you can come with me.
No. No. But every year we would go to the Rockies series. And we would go to the one in Colorado because it was right there. So we'd go to Braves Rockies every year, and we would go to 2 games, and we'd come home for the third one. Every fucking year, They lost the 2 games and they won the 3rd every single year. Like, I've seen John Smoltz pitch in Denver. I've seen Greg Maddux pitch in Denver. I've never seen either one of them fucking win. I did watch Steve Avery pitch in Denver one time, and that was a fucking shit show, but it was not a good season for him anyway. But it was just so crazy to see that, to always have that happen. And every time we went, Larry fucking Walker just destroyed our pitching. And it pissed me off. I hated Larry Walker so much. I have a lot of respect for the man, but I fucking hated him. And I didn't like Dante Bichette either. And it didn't have anything to do with his ability against the Braves or anything like that. I just thought he was a fucking prick.
Is he really why?
Yeah, that's his dad. You didn't know that? Girl, the entire, like, half the Blue Jays are MLB players' kids.
I love
they really are.
Like Kevin Biggio. Who's the other one? Like, there's Vlad, and then there's
Vlad, yeah.
Vlad, Bo, Kevin, and who the fuck is the other one? Because I had forgotten his dad even played till somebody said something about it. Wendy's never been to a Braves game where they've lost. Okay, so Wendy, me and you are going together, and you'll cancel me out.
All 3 of us. Like,
I have never been to a Braves game where they've lost either. So there we go.
See, if 2 people that have never been when they've lost go and I go, then it's going to cancel it out and they're going to win.
Actually, that's a bold-faced lie. I went to the Brewers series a couple seasons ago in August, like it was Players Weekend. And the first game, we were winning. And then Christian Yelich came out and did his thing. And everybody else did their thing. And we lost by like, I don't even know, like 8-5 or something. And I was hammered and so sad. And it was just bad.
See, Mike, in your case, the only Met that I can think of who's had a lot of success against the Braves is Jacob deGrom.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's really
like a lot of solid success.
Well, yeah,
yeah. Like, I mean,
like last season, of course, I hated him last season.
I mean,
shit.
I mean, tough. Like, Steven Matz did pretty good against the Braves for a while there, but that was a couple of years. I'm trying to think of like players that have been solidly, consistently good against the Braves. And
I don't know, but I know the Mets player that pisses me off the most is fucking Brandon Nimmo and his little sprint to first base when he walks. Like, have a talk with the boy. Like, that shit is so annoying. I get it. Hustle all the time, whatever, but you fucking walked. Like, just trot down there. It is not you're not racing anybody. It'll be okay. Calm the fuck down.
I actually just want them all to walk to first base with their bats and then drop them.
like the who's the pitcher from the Phillies, right? That like was like running out there, and that's like a meme for everybody that uses that now.
Oh God, the guy coming from the bullpen when Real Muto's just like shaking his.
Wendy, the game. So Wendy said that was the series that I went to. It was a Sunday game and it was like 4 hours long. Braves gave up 17 hits or something like that to the Brewers, but the Braves won 8-7 thanks to an Ozzie home run in the 8th. That was the series, but the Saturday game I think is the one where we lost. The Sunday game we won, but we lost the Saturday game. It was either the Friday or Saturday game that we lost. I think it was Saturday game because it was the one where there was the parade out in the Battery with all the players and stuff. I just remember that game because I was
gone.
I was sitting next to a guy and he just kept saying Albies is going to be better than Acuna and the Braves aren't that great. And I'm like, why are you here wearing a Braves jersey?
Like,
you're making my head hurt.
So I rejoined the official Atlanta Braves Facebook group or whatever.
Sorry. I'm on there too.
I did it because Josh Brown joined it, and God bless you, Josh Brown. I know you're probably not watching, but that was the only reason I went back in. And every time I see people like being stupid in there, I'm just like, "Where's Josh? Like, where's Josh? He's gonna show up. It's gonna be beautiful." And he has been just destroying them. But yeah, Mike, you're right. Like Chipper is probably like Chipper against the Mets. That was a lock. Like you never had to wonder what was going to happen there. He was going to destroy them every single time.
I always wanted the Dodgers to destroy the Mets every single time so that they could feel like it was worth it to get rid of Mike Piazza. But
Albies is fun to watch. He's one of my favorite players. Definitely one of my favorite players to watch.
He's adorable. I love it. And he liked my tweet when I said, "Hey guys, it's Ozzy Albies' birthday today." He liked it. And you know what? Ozzy, that means a lot to me. You'll never, ever in a million years see this, but it does. It means a lot to me because I tell Dansby happy birthday every fucking year and he never likes it.
So I posted a random story like a year ago on Instagram. I didn't tag anyone, but it had to have popped up on like explore pages or something. And I went and looked through the people that viewed it and it said Ozzy Albies. And I clicked on it and I was like, that's odd. Well, right. Because I'm followed by like Andrew Jones and Jeff Francoeur follow me on Instagram. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I saw that and I was like, huh. Okay.
Right? Like that's what I woke up like I woke up the next morning and it was like Ozzy liked your tweet. And I was like, Ozzy? Who's Ozzy? I was like, who's
like our Ozzy? That's
yeah. I was like, whose username is Ozzy? And I swiped it over, and it was like the little blue check mark in his little cartoon picture. And I was like, holy shit, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Like I had like and I had just woke. I was like still like doing that whole thing where you can't see yet, and I'm blind anyway.
You're like,
I didn't have my glasses on yet, and I didn't have my contacts in, so. Because I roll over and I hit snooze on my phone, but then I go ahead and grab it and start looking at stuff anyway. And that was the first, I was just like, there's all these Twitter notifications. It's like, Ozzy liked your Ozzy who swipe. Yeah. Like awake, like up, ready to go. Give me just one moment, please.
Kind of like how Bob Saget liked my tweet.
Bob Saget.
Bob
Saget. Fucking Bob Saget.
I'm not joking. He posted a tweet the other day. It was like crap. I quote tweeted it. I said, mood. And he was like he within like, I'm not kidding you, a minute he liked it. And I was like, dude, I don't even care. Like Bob Saget freaking just liked my tweet.
I'm done with life. I retire. Wendy says, fun fact, that game was 3 days before Urania hit Ronnie. I'm so glad Urania's in Detroit. Like, he can rot up there for all I care.
Rot in hell on a team that does not matter.
Everybody loves Frenchie. You can't not.
Yeah, Frenchie's a good dude.
He's a cool guy. We should like see if we can get Frenchie to come on here. That'd be cool. That'd be rad. Yeah. Donnie Wahlberg.
Yes.
Donnie Wahlberg. Yeah. That's big time right there. I've got President Obama.
Tom Cruise follows me, but I think he follows everyone, so it's kind of not fun anymore.
Follow me, but it's also because I think he sucks, so that's probably why.
See, my cat is named after Tom Cruise's character in Top Gun. So maybe that's it. I don't know. I tweet about Maverick a lot.
Yeah, could be it.
Can you imagine the reason why he follows you is
you never know. Like the Foo Fighters follow me for some reason. I'm like, I don't know how that happened, but fuck yeah. Okay. So I've got like this weird. They're probably watching right now, so I don't know what's gonna happen. But I had somebody follow me yesterday, and they're like, I'm with the Illuminati. Like their bio said, like just announces that they're in the Illuminati and all this stuff. And I was like, what is this? I thought it was a joke.
It's like his burner,
right? Okay, that's what's happening. But like I go to the account because I was like, oh, that's probably just somebody being stupid, just to see every single tweet is like, you should join the Illuminati, the Illuminati, the Illuminati. It's like dead fucking like the whole every tweet. And every like I looked at their tweets and replies at every one of them. They're like trying to get these people to. I was like, I'm a little concerned about this, right? It's kind of weird.
I'm a little worried right now, guys.
Like I got a little. I was like, so
Sarah's
actually
part of the now, so maybe we should all just exit out.
Like I'm being watched by the Illuminati. Apparently, if you are watching this,
probably have my
I don't know what you want from me, but I'm definitely not Illuminati material. Just so you know. Trust me, I will bring your entire organization down. I'm clumsy. I can keep a secret, but at the same time, like if you're eating babies and stuff like that, I'm gonna be like,
eating babies?
I don't know
what are you talking about?
Have you guys not heard that whole thing where like they're talking about how the elite in Hollywood eat babies and shit like that?
Okay, no, I've heard about Armie Hammer, who is apparently he's legit
like a weird like
cannibal.
Armie
Hammer. He's very attractive. Like he's very nice looking, but he is a disgusting human being.
Like he's real weird. Like one of his ex-girlfriends said that he branded her, like he carved his initial like an A into her.
And I want to break your ribs and put them on the grill and eat it. Like I want to eat your
He's like Marilyn Manson weird. Like
like Marilyn Manson, take out my ribs so I can suck. That kind of weird.
Armie Hammer's weird. He's a weird guy. Like I don't know. Like maybe he's probably in the Illuminati. I don't know. I don't know anything about this. Like
the Illuminati is apparently a real thing. See, I always thought this was a joke. And everybody's like, oh, the Illuminati this and the Illuminati that. And I'm like, yeah. And now it's like people are coming out as being weird. And I'm like, yeah, the Illuminati.
And I thought they were supposed to be like all secretive about their shit and not say that they're in the Illuminati, which is why I kind of like have some suspicions about
your friend is dying.
Like I'm concerned about this guy because he's talking about it so much. And I feel like the Illuminati's kind of like Fight Club. You don't talk about it.
If you're like the first rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club.
I think that's supposed to be like the first rule of the Illuminati too. Like I think it's the same sort of principle. So either this guy, like, okay, so if the Illuminati's watching this because of this guy, like I'm ratting your boy out. Go to my followers. He's like 2 or 3 down from the top because he's pretty new. So like go check out homie. If he is one of you, like he's ratting all y'all out and he's trying to get more people in. So
he said the Illuminati is not Fight Club. We are a big open group.
So if your rule is that you don't talk about it, just know you got a boy that's out here talking about it. So you might want to put him in check.
Just Sarah, you might very well get somebody killed. You need to watch it.
I guess if that account suddenly goes radio silence, we'll know. And if that happens, sorry, bro. Like I don't like.
My bad.
Like I'm telling these people right now, this is why I would be the Illuminati. Like you don't want me in that shit. Like
I got a big mouth.
Like now, if you're important to me and you tell me something and you're like, don't say shit,
confidence.
I'm not going to say shit. But if you're some weirdo that says you're in the Illuminati and you're following me and every one of your posts is about how you're in the Illuminati and how I should join because it's cool, then I'm going to talk about that and I'm going to rat you out. And sorry if you don't like it, but
you literally gave yourself away, bro.
You started it by following me. And if I weird shit, I'm going to talk about it.
The jig is up, man.
Like, homeboy, this is
the first time.
It's your own fault because you followed me. You started it. You brought this on yourself. When they've got you like, when they're burning you at the stake, just remember, I shouldn't have followed that chick. Like,
but the first time he tweeted, I'm in the Illuminati. That's what really did it, man. Like, come on.
One day I'm that chick where literally someone's being burned at the stake and goes, fuck that motherfucker. Like, fuck that chick.
Like that's that thing where. Do you ever
like girls that want to have love songs written about? I want to be the asshole, like the bitch.
Nope,
the guy who's burned at the stake. That's like fuck you.
Fuck that chick. Oh God.
I can't.
Fuck that Sarah. I am here. Like I would be cool with that. Like, but see, here's the thing. Like, this is why I kind of wonder if the Illuminati is real. Because if it's supposed to be so fucking secretive, and this guy is out there just like join the Illuminati, join the Illuminati, join the Illuminati. Surely they've seen that.
Yeah.
Like, surely they're going.
Yeah. But who says that it's
Ocean's 12? Like.
But who says that it's that version of the Illuminati? This dude could be part of some random conspiracy theory that is like an off branch of the Illuminati that's not even the Illuminati.
Like they're the great value Illuminati.
They're the ones that get the people killed.
This guy's a part of the Kroger brand Illuminati. No, they're the Dollar Tree Illuminati. That's what they are. We got it. No, wait, no. They are the Floribama Shore Illuminati. Jersey Shore, Floribama Shore. And Jersey Shore is a hot mess express disaster. But Floribama, have you ever seen that show?
No.
Dear God, go fucking find it. You need that in your life. I have never seen a bigger shit show. Like, you know, Snooki's a hot fucking mess, but these redneck bitches that are on Florida, and these are some, like, I don't give a shit who gets offended at this. These are some white trash redneck motherfuckers, and they are like disasters. You've never seen a bigger shit show. This is like watching Little Women Atlanta. It's such a fucking disaster. And you can't stop. Like, my friend put it on and she was like, you got to watch this with me. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't want to watch this shit. She's like, no, you've got to watch it. And I'm like, I don't think I've had enough to drink to watch this. So she goes and grabs like, my friend, we always had a very large amount of alcohol at her house. So she went and grabbed like, you know, the bottles of margaritas, like not the single serve, but the big bottle of margarita that you buy, like when you're too lazy to make your own, but you want to get fucked up. She went and grabbed one of those and she was like, start drinking. And I was like, well, okay. And so I'm sitting there, and the longer you can't turn it off because it's always a cliffhanger. Somebody's either pregnant or somebody got in a fight, or like there's always some huge, like somebody got so shit-faced drunk at the bar that they walked out naked or something happened. And like you just keep drinking and you can't turn it off and you can't look away. And the next thing you know, you've watched all 3 seasons. You're shit.
This is how I felt about 90 Day Fiance or whatever it was.
This is how I felt about working at the Ritz-Carlton Orlando.
Like you can't stop watching.
I started watching 90 Day Fiance after the 90 days or something, and watched the first season of it, and I was like, oh my God. And then I was like, I can't quit now. So I Googled and was like,
you have to know this.
So I went and watched the next, and it was before the 90 days. And I'm like, no wonder they didn't work out. And then I'm like, well, now where do we go now? So I Googled it again, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. And then you find yourself like down some 4-hour rabbit hole on Google where you're looking up these people's entire life.
And I found them on Instagram, and one of them is an Israeli guy named Alexei and his wife, and she's great. They have kids now, but the rest in that season was like a 42-year-old woman and like a 21-year-old guy from I don't and then another one was a guy that was so socially awkward that he still lived with his mother, socially awkward. And he traveled to a country where there was no internet, no Wi-Fi, barely any cell phone service, sat on the side of the road after getting dropped off by like a little bus where he sat in the back, like one of those little cars, and waited for her to come. And she finally came. And then they got chased around by a dude with a machete.
Oh no.
I'm like, how is this real life? You know, I watch shit like this because it makes me feel better about myself.
You're talking about 90 Day Fiance, right?
Yes.
Who's like this though? Who's that guy? That like is in every meme that like has no neck.
Oh, the fat guy, like the
yes.
Like
he's not even fat. He's fat, but like
he's like,
but like he has no neck. Like literally has no like I have a neck. Clearly, I am a full-on long neck dinosaur.
Well, you're tall, so you obviously have a super big neck, super long neck. You're a giraffe. I hate myself right now.
Super big. You're a giraffe, okay? Like that's it. Fucking done. You're a giraffe.
When I worked at Land Rover, my nickname was Baby Giraffe, so it's fine.
It's okay. It's fine.
Well, you're tall. I wish I was as tall as you. I admire you. I'm 5'6", like 6-ish, 5'6" on a good day.
Hi, it could be Sarah.
Hi, the Munchkin would like a word if you don't mind.
Hi, the Munchkin doesn't have any rights to talk right now because she's so small.
I am.
Sarah said fair.
Absolutely.
I didn't say that.
I said it and I take it back. I'm sorry, I love you.
Absolutely. No, like my like I told Megan like I sent her this little meme one time where it's like a short person and a tall person, and the short person keeps calling the tall person the long person. It's like they're the aliens. It's the little alien guys, the little cartoon strips that they have with the little aliens. Like the baseball one's my favorite. But it's like a short alien and a tall alien, and he keeps calling him the long person. Can you retrieve the item from the tall shelf, long person? And I was like, Megan, you're my long person.
When I played the very first place that I like worked full time at Disney, they have co-ed softball, right? So I played first base, and I didn't really know a lot of people in the area that I worked, but they were like, oh, well, she plays softball and she knows first base, and we need girls, like, let her play. So I kept making plays at first base because that's what I do. And finally one of the dudes was like, dude, you're so long. And I was like, what? And then someone else goes, how does she keep catching the ball? And he goes, it's because she's long.
Good night, Mike. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks, bud.
Oh,
she's long. Duh.
So literally I'm in, he's a Braves fan, by the way, so you love him already. I'm in his phone as my long friend. Like that's just who I've been forever. And it's because, and every time something happens, he goes, it's because you're long. It's not tall, it's long.
Since we're talking about long people and first baseman, Freddie Freeman, who has the most awkward body I've ever seen. Like that dude's like 7 feet of legs and like 6 inches of torso. But I mean, we meant to circle back to this a long time ago, and we went way off somewhere else.
We lost the plot.
We completely. This is a baseball show. I swear to God. But anyway. Or to whoever, I don't know who you're supposed to, whatever. I watched The Night Stalker the other day where he was like, they made me, or the women were like, you made me swear to Satan. So whoever you're supposed to swear to, I don't know what's happening there. Yeah. But yeah, this is a baseball show, I swear. So let's end by like positive, happy note, talking about Freddie Freeman's brand new babies. I did not know, like when they announced it, they didn't really say what the situation was. So I did not know about that whole thing. And for anybody that hasn't read the article is beautiful. Was it Buster Olney wrote it?
Yeah, ESPN.
Which really kind of surprised me because I'm not a big Buster Olney fan, but he did a great job writing it. For anybody that hasn't heard about that, Freddie and his wife just welcomed twin boys, if you want to call them that. They had been having trouble conceiving and had decided to go the surrogate route. And they had already done the collection and had the embryo, and his wife Chelsea found out she was pregnant, but they went ahead and did the surrogate as well. So they welcomed a baby on December 30th, and then they welcomed another baby just last week.
On Valentine's Day.
Yeah, on Valentine's Day. So Brandon and Maximus, which that is hey, Jack's second name is Maximus.
Brandon, John, and Maximus Turner. And the funny thing is
who's gonna
I have a cousin named Brandon. My brother's name is John. My little brother's name is Jonathan. And my mom's family, like her mom's side of the family, are the Turners. I'm like, it just makes sense, guys.
But like Brandon, John, and Maximus Turner, and you're
like Brandon, John, okay, and then Maximus, and you're like oh.
You're like, okay, Rapunzel's horse, like, calm down.
Okay, so listen, here's a funny story. We're gonna get way off topic again. So when I was pregnant with Jack, there was a lot of what are we gonna name him? And so the first thing I had suggested was naming him William Jack after my dad and his father's dad. And he didn't like that idea. So then it was, okay, well, let's keep looking. And then he wanted to name him Maximus after Gladiator, Maximus Aurelius. Like that was what he was going with. And I was like, you know, and we'll call him Max. Cool. Yeah. You know what? I like that name. So then it was, so what's his middle name going to be? And we spent weeks and weeks and weeks trying to come up with something. And for some reason, I really liked the name Flynn. And so then it was, we're going to name him Maximus Flynn. Well, I'm sitting there with Lila one day. God damn it. Cat. That's my cat again. She has to make an appearance anytime a camera is around, apparently. Anyway, it was going to be Maximus Flynn. So I'm sitting there with Lila one day and we're watching Tangled and, you know, Flynn Rider. And I'm like, Flynn. Oh yeah, maybe that's why I like that name, because I love that movie. And then here comes the fucking horse, and I'm like, Maximus Flynn. Fuck, we can't do that. I was like, we can't do it. We can't do Maximus Flynn. That's a fucking. We've named the kid after Tangled, like the horse and the dude on Tangled. We can't do that. And he liked it, and he was like, no, we're going with it. And I was just like, I'm so fucking sorry. Like I felt awful. So by the time he arrives, everybody has been referring to him as Max because that's what we're going to go with. And he is born. And then his dad is like, I don't want to name him Maximus Flynn. And I was like, thank fucking God. So I thought it would be Maximus something else. And then he pops back with, let's go with William Jack. And then his mother was like, but everybody's already been calling him Max. And Lila thinks his name is going to be Max. So now my child's name is William Maximus Jack. And all I can think is thank God he's not Maximus Flynn, because every time he loves that movie too. And every time we watch it, I would just be like,
oh no.
And
I love the name William though. That's my older brother's middle name. I love it.
It was my dad's name. So that's where
yeah.
But yeah, that's where my kid got his name from.
William Maximus Jack. So he's a 3-name baby.
Oh yeah.
God bless him. And he goes by Jack. I love the name Jack.
And he goes by the third one out of all of the ones we could have. We didn't go with, we were going to call him Max anyway, but instead of calling him Max, we went with Jack instead. So
that should be fun for him when he starts Big Kids School.
Oh, he's already like, he knows his full name, but I was like, and he doesn't pay a lot of attention to things. He can kind of spell Jack, but I mean, everybody, if you've watched the show at all, you've seen Jack in action and you know how he is. He can kind of spell Jack, but you have to kind of prompt him because he'll try to skip letters and stuff. And it's like, no, the K doesn't go after the J, but nice. Like it's,
you tried. Good job.
That's the alphabet. I get it. It goes there, but that's not how we do it in your name. So we're struggling with that a little bit. And the day we have to add William and Maximus to that, I don't really even want to think about, because
how old's Jack?
He's 4, but he's in school all day. He's a pre-K. But yeah, we'll end it on a baseball note and we'll get out of here because it's been an hour and a half. Congratulations to Freddie and Chelsea on the birth of Brandon and Maximus, which is really funny because my oldest son's name is Brandon. But
we love you guys.
Yeah. Lots of love to the Freemans. Charlie is the cutest little guy ever. Cute baby. Baseball games start in 2 days, everybody. So next week, we'll be talking about what's been happening in the first week of spring training games. Of course, we all know we're not seeing the A squad every day, but it's going to be good to watch anyway. Baseball is back. Baseball is really, really back now.
Hopefully, it was back this time last year. So
yeah, and
shut your mouth.
We do not talk about that.
We don't talk about the thing that could. No, we just don't.
We don't. No, we don't talk about it. We're not talking about that here. Nope, we don't talk about that on the show because we're going to pretend it never happened. So we talked about it a lot last year, but we're going to pretend it never happened this year. So
those shows didn't happen.
Right. Next week, we'll have another National League West team, minor league affiliates. We'll show you some of their merchandise so you can support those guys, support your team's affiliates, support some other team's affiliates just because their stuff looks cool. Because I'm going to order a Sod Poodles jersey here in just a little bit, probably. I got to get the George Springer one first, and then I'll go for the Soddies jersey. But have a good night, everybody. Have a good week, everybody. We'll be back next Thursday.
Bye.
Bye. Where's the video? Out. Bye.
Keep the face away from me. This ain't a game like monkey in the middle. Stop trying to solve me like a puzzle. Look, I'm not a riddle.